to Hayward. Here's a chance from long range. Shakes free and hits.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
James to Kyle Kuzma from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
He engulfed him that time. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Irving gets it in the left corner. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Kyle Kuzma. 4-3. It's rebounded by the Celtics. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense. Trying to cash in and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
I'm here.
To Irving. Hayward. For three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. Terrific vision. Big finish at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Al Horford with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Barry.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Marcus Morris able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Caldwell Pope. That's off the side of the rim, short. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Second effort. The defense grabs the rebound. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth and final quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this.
This one.
Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Fires the three. Can't connect.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
LeBron into the front court. Trailing by 14. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. The follow won't go either. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. Into the front court comes Rondo. He'll run the offense. JaVale McGee. The drive. Right to the basket. James, he missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses four in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Caldwell Pope. James. To Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. It's Irving with the rebound. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Kyrie Irving tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Has a look. Jumper's good.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
James, no good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Lakers ball. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw.
Get it, shoot it again.
So he hits the first, misses the second. And a throwdown. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Ah, tough shot. Hand in his face, he makes them pay.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Here's Rondo with it. Down a bundle. Great dish to set it up. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Man, that was a tough shot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Kyrie Irving sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
From long range, off the mark, no good. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
4-3. Not easy.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
LBJ. Lets it fly from long range. Not getting the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To James. Gets a shot up off the mark.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. It goes down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
For three, I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
It's a big finish. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
James. That no good. Off the mark. Long heave from three-quarters court. It's a victory here for the Celtics. They've claimed their third consecutive NBA title and fourth in the last 5 years. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs.
The Celtics have earned the ultimate player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.
Who was cold? What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here's our top plays of the game. Number 2. Number 1. The Celtics And that does it for another NBA season. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, thanks for making us your choice.